Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Broken Bitter Black Man. It's your boy, Triple B, and I'm back to show everyone how we are all broken and bitter. And there's only two groups of people. There's those people who are broken and bitter and know that they're broken and bitter and have already started the healing process. And then there are those people who just think this is normal. Now, these past couple episodes, I've been doing a lot of pointing at the people who are broken thinking it's normal. It's time we highlight some of the people who've been on that healing journey. And I say a healing journey because you can't just be healed from a broken and bitter state. It don't work like that. It's just like life. It's a progressive science. So you can be healing, but for me, I don't think you can ever just be healed. Because there's always those triggers. There's always those things that will come back and put you in that mind state of when you were broken and bitter, when you was at that point of damn near rock bottom or rock bottom. Because some people, it takes hitting rock bottom before that they have to realize that something is wrong, before they realize that, hey, they need to do some healing. It's just like going to AA or any other of these rehab meetings. I ain't never been, but I'm sure that what you see on TV is a pretty close resemblance. I mean, they always start out with, "Hi, I'm Triple B and I have a drinking problem." You must first admit that you are broken and bitter before you can actually start the healing process. And I just want to highlight just a couple people that I've seen where they were, and you look at them now, and you know they have had to do some healing at some point. My man right here.
And we back again out here playing some football on Thursday night. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yes, Jameis Winston. This man is probably the most entertaining person in the league right now. We don't have Ray Lewis no more. We don't have Richard Sherman no more. We don't have Marshawn Lynch no more. We need somebody who captivates the audience. And I can't think of nobody else that do it better than Mr. Jameis Winston.
And we out here. We outside. My first snow game. E, let's get it. Let's roll, my brother. It's a beautiful day. We just came from New Orleans to the snow. Let's go have a day. Me and you all day. Scotty Miller!
Oh, you good, bro?
What's up, my brother? Yes, good to see you.
Straight?
How the family?
Good, bro.
The wife, the baby, good?
Yeah,
Oh, Scotty Miller! Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Touchdowns out here. Let us know some touchdowns. A boy from Alabama. I never thought I'd play in some snow.
You your first snow game?
Heck yeah.
You say yeah?
Yes.
Your whole life?
I'm from Alabama, man. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Love you.
Oh, where the fun it is to ride.
Look at him hug his black queen. I know Dr. Umar is so happy right now.
No matter what woman we lay with, and you should only be with a black woman. And you should only be with a black woman.
In a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! There it is! There it is! There it is! Yeah! Look at these big dogs over here. Out here in this snow. Yes, sir.
He just seemed like one of them people who just gonna get you hyped. And if you've played football, you know you need that either coach, or it's even better when you got that player on the team that's just gonna get you hyped, that you just ready to go to war with. That's that part of the camaraderie of the game that you had to play it to feel it, to know what I'm talking about.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
This man was right behind Michael Vick, Vince Young, Cam Newton, Jameis Winston. Greatest college quarterbacks of my lifetime that I've seen. I mean, this man was a Heisman Trophy winner. He won the Walter Camp Award. He won the Manning Award. He won the Archie Griffin Award. He won the AP Player of the Year Award. He won the BCS National Championship. He won the Orange Bowl. He won the ACC Player of the Year, ACC Offensive Player of the Year, ACC Rookie of the Year, ACC Offensive Rookie of the Year, ACC Athlete of the Year. I mean, the boy resume speaks for itself, and he played baseball. Outfield pitcher, the boy was an athlete, is an athlete. I mean, as talented as they come. But when you at the top, they looking to knock you down. But how do they knock you down, Triple B? Look here.
So Heisman Trophy winner and Florida State quarterback Jameis Winston has been issued a citation for stealing $32 worth of seafood. Now here's
$32 worth of seafood. Almost ended this man's career in football. He had some issues right out of high school. He had an issue with jumping on the lunch table in the cafeteria at FSU and saying some toxic masculinity things and got suspended for a game. With $32 worth of seafood, this. And if you were paying attention to college football 10 years ago, you heard about the infamous crab leg king. I mean, how could you not? It was everywhere. Every major newscast had this man walking out of a Publix in Florida with $32 worth of seafood, and you say, well, damn, $32? As a college student, you can't be broke.
I need money.
And wasn't no NIL deals back then. So if you got a hookup, you got a hookup.
Here's the question. Is this a big deal? In the short term, yes. It's very stupid. It just seems preposterous to me that a Heisman winning quarterback, knowing that he's in the spotlight, would do this. But in the long term, given the fact that he's probably going to go to the NFL draft after this season, he'll have an answer prepared for teams. Teams will ask him, are you mature enough to be in the NFL? Are you an adult?
Are you mature enough? Are you an adult? The man 20 years old, 21 years old. And you finna give him millions of dollars and say, are you mature enough? Are you an adult? Hell no. And ain't nobody there to show him. Luckily there was. But when you get that kind of money at that age to say, are you mature enough? Are you going to act like an adult if I put millions of dollars in your hand coming from Alabama? Temptation is strong in this one.
Why have these things continued to happen? Well, I think Winston will say, I was really young. That's the best thing for Winston right now, is his youth. He can say, I was a 20-year-old kid. I, for some reason, left the store without paying. It's my fault. Blame it on...
I was a 20-year-old kid. Blame it on my youth. Blame it on my upbringing. Blame it on the fact I just wanted some crab legs. Now, story goes is he goes in, goes to the seafood counter. Somebody that he knows. I mean, he's Jameis Winston, Heisman Trophy winner. Everybody knows who he is. Seafood man gives him crab legs. We don't know if he said it's on me. We don't know if Jameis just decided to walk out and hope nobody says anything. We don't know if Jameis even knew he was supposed to pay for it because the seafood man had every damn body they crab legs.
So we get to keep this tray on our window.
It can be our secret.
Okay. What?
Put a sticker on it and you check out in the front. $32 10 years ago. Pockets may have been light. I don't know. I mean, $32 worth of crab legs, that ain't much anyway. You feed what? 1, 2, maybe 3 people? You ain't finna have no party on $32 worth of crab legs. So him saying he was going to a party, I don't know about that one, man. He was trying to impress your chick. I get it. You're a college student, broke college student, no NIL deal. It happens. It happens. I think what we need to highlight, though, what's important is this man learned from his mistakes. Because they clowned him. Oh, when I tell y'all they clowned this man had memes. He had cartoons. They done made games. This man was probably one of the first people to ever get memed with all the crab leg jokes. I mean, and it was funny because you thinking, why is this kid walking out with crab legs? But the hell, he was hungry. Who knows?
You have said you don't become a Brown until you beat the Steelers. What will it take tonight?
The horse is prepared for battle, but victory comes from the Lord.
What? What you talking about?
So I'm dependent on the Lord.
Is that the message to the team?
Day by day, one play at a time. That's the message.
Weather conditions tonight. We're expecting winds up to 15 miles per hour and a wintry mix. How will that impact your ability?
Look at that smile. Look at that $1 million smile. That's what teams like to see. They want to see that they can put somebody in front of the camera, they can speak well, and not embarrass the franchise. It ain't always about what the player does on the field. It's how marketable they are. Ask Dak Prescott.
To throw the ball.
I am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow, to be in true football weather in Cleveland, Ohio at Huntington Bank Field today to give him the glory. It's a beautiful day.
Sure feels like you're playing in the AFC North.
It is. It's magical. Thank you.
It's a beautiful day. That's what corporate America wants to see. They want to be able to say that, man, that Jameis, he's a good guy. He speaks so well. That's marketable for them. That's worth a couple extra million on your contract. I mean, is he the best quarterback in the league? Probably not. Is he one of the greatest athletes in the league? It's arguable. However, this man has managed to stay in the league for going on 10 years. And hell, he's bounced around for some teams. But as a black quarterback, you either win or they move you on somewhere. And if you're a problem, if you're getting arrested and you're always in the paper for something other than what you do on the field, ain't no hope for you. But clearly this man had somebody guiding him. Thankfully, because everybody don't get that guidance. Really, only the great players do, in which he was a great player coming out of college. So I'm pretty sure they put a team around him. But talent still needs to be a part. But we ain't here to talk about his talent. We're here to talk about his longevity and how long he's been able to manage that damn near 10-year career and still produce. The man looked good on the field.
Pause.
I mean, hey, why not market him as the face of a franchise? I mean, your other quarterback somewhere laid up right now getting a massage. He's a good one that you can put in and still get some airplay on some commercials. And, you know, he speaks so well and he's funny and, you know, he's a man of God. Corporate America likes that. Check out how he speaks at the post-game interview.
It really was amazing. Like, I was just praying on the sideline because that fourth quarter, it really was like it was a whole paradigm shift. Like, we were playing so well offensively, and then bang, bang, back-to-back drives with turnovers, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, this is really an NFL's film moment. The snow starts pouring down. It starts getting like I felt like my feet started getting heavy because I'm squishing through the snow, and man, it was so good, and it was so great to end up getting that win.
You see how he went from excited, dramatic, to almost a tear-jerking moment? Everybody can't do that. That comes right out of the Muhammad Ali, Richard Sherman, Ray Lewis playbook right there. Know your audience. Be able to talk to them. It's almost like you got to go to WWE training on how to market yourself as a player, because everybody can't do it. Some people, they may not put the ball in your hand just because they don't like the way you talk in front of the camera, Marshawn Lynch. I mean, hey, got all the talent in the world, but if we can't market you, what are you worth? Now, somebody I touched on last week for them boys, Mr. KaVontae Turpin.
Here we go. Here's a first down and more. Flag on the play. Turpin is gone. Will it stand?
Now, this man has jets like no other. He has been proclaimed as the fastest man in the league right now.
Line drive to Turpin, and it bounces through his legs. Here he comes. KaVontae Turpin spinning free. Here he goes. Fastest man in the NFL. KaVontae Turpin takes it all the way. Touchdown down.
I mean, hey, who gonna catch him? Tariq? I hear a challenge. I hear a foot race. But so far on the field, this man has recorded the fastest touchdown in the league thus far. He's run punts back. He's run kickoffs back. This man's got receiving touchdowns. Hey, he is quickness. If quickness was a person, Turpin. Now, what was he doing before he got with the Cowboys? This man was bouncing around from USFL team after USFL team until 2022. He won USFL Most Valuable Player. But why was he going from USFL team to USFL team, Triple B? Well, take a look.
Football player pleaded guilty today to assaulting his longtime girlfriend. KaVontae Turpin will serve 2 years deferred adjudication probation and must complete a 27-week partner abuse intervention program. According to the district attorney, witnesses say they saw Turpin, quote, manhandle his girlfriend last October and dragged her across the parking lot as she resisted and screamed for them to call 911.
Now, We don't know what took place between that man and that woman. And here at the Broken Bitter Black Man, we do not condone any domestic violence whatsoever.
You can't beat up a woman.
Why not?
Because she's a woman. That's like misogynistic.
But as a black man, I know
Bitches be crazy, you know that.
now, no excuses. The man's talent at TCU was unmatched. In TCU history, the man is first in kickoff returns. The man is first in kickoff return yards. The man is first in combined kickoff and punt returns. The man is first in combined punt and kickoff return touchdowns. The man is first in receptions. The man is first in receiving yards. The man is first in receiving touchdowns. The man is first in receiving touchdowns as a freshman. I mean, come on. The talent was there. He didn't have people around him. He didn't have the guidance. Then you get this case. Don't nobody want to touch you. But this man didn't give up. This man kept going. This man didn't do like the average person and go home to your mama house, roll a blunt and say, all right, let me go get this Walmart job or this warehouse job.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. You got a dream, you got to protect it. People can't do something themselves. They want to tell you you can't do it.
The man knew his talent and kept going with it. So what? He bounced from USFL to USFL team. Look where he at now. Look what he took to get there. The man is now running touchdowns for America's team. Yes, America's team. The #1 franchise in the world.
The world, Craig. Shit, not just the city, the world.
Now, he been there 3 years. And he the fastest man in the league, and you don't use him that much. Why you think they don't use him that much, Triple B? Oh, I'm going to tell you. Because he's not that marketable. Because he can't produce what they want off the field in front of a camera. They want to be able to say, hey, there's KaVontae Turpin. And they walk up to him and he gives the Jameis Winston answer or Muhammad Ali answer. Or he says something flashy. That ain't what he do. That's not what his talent is. He runs. Now, before I make this video large, I want y'all to just see what is titled. KaVontae Turpin says man 1,000 times in the interview. That ain't what they want to see.
Exciting, man. You know, man, we came out here and got the dub, man. I'm glad how we fought, man. It was great, man. We had to get back in the winner board, man. I'm glad we came out here and fought. You know, we got the dub.
Sequence of events. How much are you guys paying attention? Because it was hard to keep up with. How many times these things were changing?
Man, just like, man, a game like this, man, you gotta come out and just win, man.
Man, a game like this, man, you just come out here and win, man. Man, come on, man. I mean, come on, man. Look, man, look. All right, man, look. We came out here, we won, man, and we did what we did, man. And with Richard Sherman, where you at, man? Ray Lewis, where you at? I mean, I get it. Y'all want your commentating money, but if you want to really give back, school some of these youngins on how to speak to the camera. Because that's where the money's at. That's when you get the $240 million contracts like that. Because you can speak well. Because you're marketable. Because we know you're not going to get in trouble and make the team look bad off the field. That's where the money's at. Everybody ain't making hundreds of millions of dollars in the NFL, but those that are, I guarantee you they know how to speak in front of a camera. I guarantee you every word that every other word that comes out of their mouth ain't man. And you think, well, why they don't train these guys once they get in the league? And some they do, but it depends on how talented you are and marketable you are already. Turpin had a name in college football as a receiver, as a punt returner, as a kickoff returner, but he couldn't speak well. Still can't speak well, but he got the speed, so they got to put him on the field, but you can't give him the ball too much, because if you give him the ball too much, well, then now he's a star, and if he's a star, we got to put him in front of the camera, and if we got to put him in front of the camera and he don't talk right, well, he's embarrassing the franchise. And I mean, when you play for the number one team in the world.
The world, Craig. Shit, not just the city, the world.
You got to be marketable. You got to have that Michael Irvin pizzazz, that Troy Aikman pronunciation vocabulary, or dance like Emmitt Smith. You know what I'm saying? You have to have something other than what you produce on the field if you want to get millions of dollars in the league. Turpin a bad guy? No. Has he been in any more trouble since that situation? Nah. But we know.
Bitches be crazy, you know that.
So, these men deserve to be saluted. They didn't let adversity keep them from what they wanted in life. They didn't let it keep them from their purpose. They had that bump in the road and they kept going. And sometimes it takes almost hitting rock bottom or even hitting rock bottom before you realize you're in a broken and bitter state, before you realize you're in a broken, bitter environment. But unless you realize it, acknowledge it, how you going to do something about it? They did that. They're now successful regardless of the stats in the Hall of Fame and what they do on the field. They made it. They proved to themselves and to everybody else, only person holding you back is you. And the decisions that you make determine the outcome of where you want to go and if you make it there or not. These men are examples of, if you want better, do better. Follow me on Facebook, Bitter Black Man, Instagram, Broken Bitter Black Man. Follow me on X now, Broken Black Man. Sorry, they got character restrictions, man. I'm doing the best I can with my long name, and Triple B is already taken. But like, share, subscribe. Triple B.